how will you respond if your man, your husband, tells you that he wants you to leave your career and become a housewife?
I have to work because what am I doing at home? I don't want to become an housewife. It comes with that loneliness. It comes with they said an idle man is the
Devil's
devil's
workshop.
workshop. So it comes with a lot of things. What if it's outside and I sneak out?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Freedom of Speech podcast. And I'm your own very Zamanija, and it's good to have you again today. And we have interesting topics, as always, to talk about. And I'm with a very beautiful damsel. Mm, if you know you like what you see, just tell me that at least we're doing a good job out here. And this is a beautiful
Manuela.
Iman. Chin. Then I have told you is I just wish I've not done that small thing on the person's head. If not, I for apply in person, you know. But for that reason, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank
So
you.
we have questions we ask to get opinions, and as a beautiful lady of this generation that you are, I want to know how would you respond if your man, your husband, tells you that he wants you to leave your career and become a housewife.
Okay. First of all,
Mm.
why?
Now he knows he can take care of you, himself, and the entire household, and he wants you to become a housewife so that you can take care of his children as you're having kids, and just be there for him so that as you're too hot like this now, too much eyes will not be on you out there and all that. At least when you're having your children
Okay.
and all.
So you said kids, right?
Mm.
I already have kids.
No, no, no.
I
While,
don't.
yes, when you, for the childbirth process, the time you'll be having your children and all that, he wants you to just stay at home. Don't go and be doing your career thing, answering boss, yes, sir, and all that. You understand what I mean? Hmm.
For me, no, sorry, I can't.
But why?
Yeah, I have to work because what am I doing at home? I don't want to become an housewife. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why? Because I don't want to become an housewife. No, no,
But
it's not my
there are
thing.
many people nowadays, mostly this gender, they don't really want to stress in quotes. Like so,
No,
even
becoming an
being a
housewife,
housewife would be
it comes with that loneliness. It comes with they said an idle man is the
devil's
devil's
workshop
workshop. So it comes with a lot of things. What if it's outside and I sneak out
to
anywhere of my choice?
so he doesn't he are you trying to tell him that he shouldn't trust you so much
No,
to
he
keep you in the
shouldn't trust me
house?
so much to keep me in the house. At least he can trust me so much to keep me at work. And then after work, I'll be back home. Not trust me so much to keep me in the house.
You know, this is just a very big situation because some people out there even fancy this more. Now there are men who are maybe actually businessmen that they are not bosses. They have their own thing running their shop.
But then again, why do I have to like live all my life working, going to school, learning trade and everything, and then
Mm.
becoming an housewife at the end? It doesn't make any sense.
You know, I know that religion has a part to play, but there's a part that said submit to your husband,
Yeah,
right?
we're submitting, but we have to work.
Submitting means like his will can supersede yours, right? So if it is what peace, what you have to do for peace to reign, you can go on to do that, right? That is what submission is like. Okay, staying under this person, and then if the person you have an understanding, and this person tells you, okay, this is my reason for you, for me telling you to do this.
But you have to understand my reason too, because why will I what am I nowadays? People don't even become a housewife again. Like why? Everybody wants that working wife. Oh, my wife is at the office. You come back from work, you go pick her up from my office, and
Mm.
then you guys are back home. You do your stuff together. You wake up in the morning again, stuff like that. So why do I have to become a housewife?
You
Why do I
know,
have to tie her up? Why do I have to sit at home
no, no
all
one is
day
telling
and
you
do
to tie her
nothing?
up. No, no,
It's
no,
still the same thing.
no.
Why do I have to sit at home and do nothing?
The difference there is from the things we have gathered so far,
Mhm.
right? Some relationship or some union do not really stay strong. They don't really have a good bond with their children. Why? Because both parents are out there doing career things, doing their work stuff. And then they have barely no time. In the morning, we live in Lagos, for instance, and then we see how busy Lagos schedule can be. 5:36, 7, 8, you're running, dropping off the children in school, and you will not be there when they return back in the evening. You might have the nanny who will be taking care of them because you're a career woman, and he's still busy at work, and he might be held up by traffic 6, 7 p.m. And then you coming back, your family, your household is now being given to a nanny or a caretaker to be taking care of. Your children will now have more knowledge. You don't have the full knowledge of your children
As
self.
a
Yeah.
wife and
Mm,
then a working lady,
mm.
I'm not supposed to. There's some kind of job I need to accept. Do you
Okay.
understand? I can't accept a 6 to 9 job. It's not done. Do you
Okay.
understand? I can accept a 6 to 3 or 2 job. Do
Do
you
they
understand?
have that in what kind of job can give you that in
Yes,
place like Lagos?
yes, they have.
Mm.
There are a lot of there are shifts. There are yes, they have. So I depending on the job actually. Do you
Depends on the
understand?
job.
Yes.
So
So
that means in that case you now have to streamline your job to a
mm-hmm.
certain type of thing, even if it's not what you studied.
Yes, because I'm married and then I have to work, and then even if my husband is bringing 100%, my 50 or 20% will not be bad.
And this Odogo
So
says he wants to take care of the whole
I
family.
can also
And
be
you
an
know
ojogo
that
too. It's not a crime
yes, you're an Odogress.
if the wife is work if the husband is doing everything and then the wife just wants to have her own personal money. It's not so bad.
Now he you know this thing for an Odogo to give you this kind of conditions, he's not leaving you stranded. This is not the kind of man that will say, don't do this thing just because of that, and he will leave you stranded.
I
He
know,
is
but
placing you on salary. Won't you want to be placed on salary for not even working, for
you know
just
the
being
joy that
a
comes in. Okay, I
housewife?
wake up in the morning and I have somewhere to go to, and I have an office to enter,
But
and
you
I
still have
have
children to take care of. You still have a home to feed.
yeah, I still
You
have
still have
children to
some
take
other
care
things
of. They
to
still
do.
have school to go to. They still have lessons to attend. They still have
Mm.
homework to do. They still have time to read their books.
Okay. So if you
So
do not have that, if he disagrees with you having that office going, what else can he do that will make you feel comfortable with that housewife role?
God, please don't give me that kind of husband.
But real, what kind of thing can he do that will compensate you for being a housewife instead of being a career woman, which you've always wanted to be?
I don't think there's anything because there will not be peace. I'm not the kind of person that likes staying idle and then.
That's why I'm asking, what else can he do
But I
aside
feel
the career?
it's only a man that has a peaceful home that will tell you you should. When I mean peaceful home, I don't mean like fighting. That will
Mm,
tell you
mm.
stay
You
at
see a
home
peaceful one like
and
bed is shaking or
yes,
because he says when the bed is shaking, there's peace in the house. I want to know if that kind of a peace. Well,
I don't know what you're
uh,
talking about,
anyways, but
but
let's continue regardless. So you don't even see it like okay, if that career does not work, open a shop for me, or let me be coming to your own place of work.
even if you
Even
open
if
a
I have
shop,
to go somewhere, let me be coming to your place of work
even if you open a
or
shop
something
for
like that.
me,
Let me
even if you
know.
open a mall for me or something like that,
Mm.
I will be the owner, but I won't always be there. I won't always be present there.
So
Do you
you prefer
understand?
to
So
answer somebody, yes, boss,
yes,
yes, sir, and
yes,
it's not your husband.
yes. I prefer to work like
No, no, no,
okay.
no. It's not just working. You have to prefer to answer somebody,
Yes,
yes,
let me
sir,
answer.
yes,
Let me own a
boss.
business. Let me. I just want to work. I'm working. That's why it's called work. I'm working.
But you can also have your own business, like maybe the mall or the shop or whatever. Go even be an assistant or deputy in his own workplace as a businessman that he is, having whatever he has. And, managing some other things that
That's why they
you can
said.
do by
That's why they
remote.
said marry somebody that understands you. I don't want any husband that will stress me. I just want a very sweet husband. God, please.
So what's the type of man now?
I don't know, but
Then if you don't know, how will you be able to tell?
I don't know, but my man should just be there and let me be there too, and let me do my
Someone I just
job.
doing a day for inside
Yeah,
marriage, and I
he
to go doing
should.
a day.
Yeah,
He
that's
give you your
all.
way, you give her in your own way. Is that
Mm-hmm,
what you mean? Like,
mm-hmm.
anyways, well,
No stress.
we've heard from this beautiful damsel, and I don't know if you are also part of people that have the same ideology about how marriage should be. You can let me know in the comment section because it's something that we all should learn from. Because something like this might come up in your own marriage. So how do you tackle it? If you have an answer to it, leave it there. And don't forget to follow. Let's have more things to talk about.